What's up? What's going on? What's good, everybody? Boxing Source checking in here. Wanted to get this quick hit. Rolly Romero is world champ. Let me run that by y'all again. Rolly Romero is world champion. Yeah, that's right. Rolly Romero wins the WBA 140-pound championship over Ismael Barroso. Yes, he was supposed to be fighting Alberto Puello in this particular event, but Puello was out due to a bad test. So it was Ismael Barroso that was the opponent for Rolly Romero, and people really thought that Rolly Romero was going to do his thing against Ismael Barroso. Barroso has been fairly inactive of sorts, but I mean Rolly Romero was inactive. He hadn't fought since his bout against Tank Davis last Memorial weekend. So that was pretty much like 12 months ago. But in this particular bout, over those first few rounds, you really didn't see much activity at all from Rolly Romero, and he got caught with a left hand while backing up to the ropes that put him down to the canvas, flash knockdown in the third round. So Barroso was actually, just doing enough to win rounds, and you kind of saw that in the scorecards as, after this bout was ended, they had the scorecards out there, and every single scorecard had it in favor of Ismael Barroso up to the point of the stoppage by Tony Weeks. Now, the story of this is going to be basically Weeks stopping his bout. Now, you had, Rolly Romero score a knockdown in the ninth round, but it was more about, him getting what many seen as a push there from Rolly Romero, as he pretty much pushed with the right hand after actually landing a left hand on Barroso, but it really didn't affect Barroso that much. So even though he got a knockdown scored there, Rolly Romero wasn't something that really hurt or affected Barroso. And then pretty much like around a minute after that, you seen that Barroso was in the ropes, but was still throwing punches and kind of like landed a couple of shots. But Romero didn't really land much, but then Tony Weeks just jumped right in and said, oh, that's it, it's done. Fight is no more. So that means that Rolly Romero is a 140-pound titleist. And yes, he was talking about, either having a rematch against Gervonta Tank Davis or, pretty much going after Ryan Garcia or whatever it is. But there's a situation there with the WBA, of course. You have the whole situation with it initially being a vacant title vacated by Josh Taylor, and you have Rolly Romero having to defend that title within 120 days or so, if that's going to happen. But if that doesn't sort itself out, then you might still see a situation there with Alberto Puello or whatever. But it's just that Rolly Romero is a world champion at 140 pounds. You can share your thoughts about this bout. I mean, we're going to be talking about it more later on, but yeah, it's a shocking development given the circumstances of what happened. I mean, Tony Weeks with a very, very terrible stoppage at this particular point. And we're going to get into that more later on the Boxing Source YouTube channel. So y'all check that out. Until then, I'm out. Peace.